fix. We're
You know
live,
more about this
everybody.
stuff than we do. I said, you know more about this stuff than we do, so.
Yeah, I have no clue why it did that. And I don't know how this. I still haven't figured it out, to be honest with you. Every other time it gets all weird. You saw what happened with the Buddha man.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
Yeah, you're moving sound and everything else.
Yes. Yes. Hold on. Nope, never mind. Don't hold on. Just making sure I have something to ash in and to drink. So, can you believe it? How about that? 1,500 subscribers, eh? I use that as the thumbnail because I could lose one. Then it'll be at Fortnite $14.99.
At this exact point in time, you've hit your mark, 1,500.
And you guys know, for a long time I've been saying that's like when the juice is loose, as they say. You know, I don't think my channel's gonna blow up or anything, but like I feel like when you do get to that precipice, YouTube pushes you out, and I'm only going by like what I've seen from other channels, but
Oi, Cockney's in here. The Buddha himself.
how does it sound, Mr. Cockney Buddha? Can you hear us? Anyways, how are you guys today?
We're doing it. It's Monday.
It is not. It is definitely Tuesday.
See? So there you go.
Dude, I was agreeing with him. I was like, yeah, dude, it feels like a Monday for sure.
It feels like a Monday, so therefore it's Monday.
No, this guy gets home from work today and says, "That's not what you wore to work today." I'm like, but it is. He's like, "No, you had something black on." I was like,
that was yesterday.
No, that was yesterday.
See, I'm still stuck in Monday mode.
Are you ever out of Monday mode? Is like between Monday and Thursday?
No, I usually leave Monday mode roughly at about 4 o'clock on Friday. Mm-hmm. That's usually my mode of operations there.
Yeah, I have a really easy time shifting away from work mode. Thankfully, today, my generous boss, well, I asked yesterday because I saw the writing on the wall, but as you know, I'm on call, so I had to ask my boss. I was like, "Sir, may I please go surfing?" But no, he knows the urge. I'm better with a full tank, no FOMO. I don't work well with FOMO.
Same. She knows this. I go into almost like panic mode.
If the wind's blowing, there's big flags outside of my work, so I know what direction the wind is blowing every time it's fucking blowing.
Did you score down in the southern parts today?
No, I went to Silverado, but two of those stupid shitbags showed up, standing on the beach, probably running their pickle kissers about me. That's all right. But I had to go in and change my battery, as you know, because I'm using subpar equipment. And they left before I even hit the sand. Their car was pulling out of the parking lot, so I think they knew that Daddy was home. Thankfully,
so,
because
I've got to ask, which part of the Cialis Surf Club was it?
Oh, it was probably the only two that don't need it. I wouldn't know, those little ass wipes. But me and Kat were talking on the way home, and it's good that they left because probably as I am growing emotionally and mentally, it's not today, folks. And I probably would have said some shit, especially because it was just two of them. If there's four of them or even one with the ogre, I know my limitations, but those two, they're game. thankfully they left because it gave me time to reflect and say, that's not the way I want to act. I don't want to act that way.
I don't think you
Probably
need to
would have.
worry. I don't think you need to worry about the ogre anymore. He's probably long gone from periodontal disease.
Yeah, dude. These are life lessons that yeah, it is good seeing Mandy on Alive, Mr. Buddha. But yeah, it's good to have these life lessons in real time. It's just such good reinforcement for me because the latter would be sitting in jail for a couple days, and like that is very changing of a human. However, I don't have time for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm
So
proud of
anyways,
you because you woke up today and you didn't choose violence. So
yeah, I don't even ever want to, but that just rubbed me the wrong way. Anyways, we got some good waves, and the GoPro is having electronic diarrhea, folks. It's just I don't know what it's doing or why it's doing it. I I threw a battery away today. I was fed up with that specific battery. Is it the battery? I don't know. Now I only have 3 batteries. But I think because it records sound and not picture, it's got to be the SD card. Now, I've blamed 4 different things just today.
I heard a message on the way home. It could have been the battery, it could have been the GoPro, could have been the other battery, but it wasn't the other battery, possibly the SD card, but the SD card wasn't doing the same as the one it was doing before.
Oh yeah, I used 2 SD cards as well.
Yeah.
well, at least you're problem solving.
You need a rig like Buddha's got there with all the bells and whistles and the extra battery charger hanging off of it and the boom microphone and lights and
When I
everything.
saw that thing in person, I didn't think it was a GoPro. I thought Spielberg was on set, dude. It was fucking crazy.
He's fucking
And
working for
Sylvester
Paramount.
Stallone. Both of them, yeah, dude.
Sylvester Spielberg working for
Yeah,
Paramount Pictures and
yeah. He's Steven's British cousin. So is that a board behind you? How's that board doing? Or is that just some blankets? Hard to tell.
No. That's the start of Mandy's board right there. It's all shaped out. Needs some fin boxes in it and a final sand, and then it's getting glassed and resined and the whole 9 yards.
Sweet.
She needs a name though.
You had a name for it.
I don't remember what it was. That's why she needs a name.
I remember what it was, and we're not calling it. I said because.
See,
oh God!
I don't remember what it was. What the hell was it?
Well, something. All right, so it's a pintail. It's a 7.5 pintail. Wide nosed. God, what the hell?
You can name it Sandy. You can name it Sandy.
Name it what?
Sandy?
Sandy. Yeah.
No. If you no, this will be for a different conversation. Nope. That name is 100%.
Cannot be discussed on a live.
Oh, all right. Well, weird I picked that name. All right. How about yeah, well shit, now I'm afraid to pick any other name. I was just kind of going for a generic human name. Like when you name a dog Doug, I was kind of going like that vibe, Give it something inconsequential. You could always name it Cam.
I could, but I don't think I ever want Kevin to ask me how it was riding Cam today.
I didn't mean that like that either.
Well, it was slow going at first, but then once I got in the groove of it, everything was all right. Felt pretty good.
I don't know what it is. Cam just doesn't like it with the way I paddle him.
Yeah, it's weird. It's normally when it was weird today. It didn't feel right, I don't think.
It was strange. It felt somewhat familiar, but it was just everything was different. I don't know.
It's not going to be a thing. That is also off the table.
Good Christ. Yeah, well, I guess I'm not in the naming club.
Nope.
It's funny because anytime I go to a Culver's or a Burger King, they will fuck my name up on the receipt so many times. On our way back, I don't remember where we stopped, but they got Cam right, but it was KAM. Yeah.
I mean, phonetically, we're correct.
I guess we're probably closer than CAM, really. If we're going.
Listen, it's closer than what was it, James?
Oh, we told you guys about that. I didn't realize we had told you about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit. That nobody was trying that day. Why ask? You don't have to ask. I would rather not tell you my fucking name. Or just look at my damn card, you idiot. They're doing their job, but like, gosh, if you're gonna just write a name, I guess James is a good name to write. I remember when I was bartending once, we didn't know this person's name, so we wrote down Pickle Weasel. And then they asked why the bottom of their receipt said Pickle Weasel. This was back in before 2010, so that was like less smart humans, they weren't up with all of the technology, where you could name them Pickle Weasel and still get away with it. But yeah, dude. So when do you think you're gonna have that board done?
As soon as I get her, she's giving me the look right now. As soon as I get her doing it, so I cut it from the blank, shaped it, sanded it, sealed it, all of that in a day and a half, and then it's been sitting here for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there's things.
Yeah, you have time to work on your cutlass in there. You got to put the blower back on it, and it's getting to be winter, so you're gonna have to have something to pull the boat with.
Now, listen, that thing hasn't been pulled out of the garage in.
I don't think it's even been started in 4 years.
Yeah, maybe 4 or 5.
So he has an aversion to letting go of anything.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, what kind of pretty penny could you get for that old bucket of bolts?
It's priceless, man. That's my
No,
first car.
I don't want the Celine Dion answer. I want the fucking give me the down home country kitchen fucking Golden Corral of it. Think about how good that thing would look in front of a Golden Corral too, dude. In the right light.
Wait. Aren't those like out of business?
Fuck no. Me and Kat drive by once every probably 2 weeks, and she'll never go in with me. She either says you have to eat alone in there, or we're not going.
Well, I mean, I don't blame her all too much, honestly.
Are you thinking of Old Country Buffet?
It's all the same shit. They get their food from the same place.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's prepared.
How much is the car worth?
Yeah. And don't give us the I don't want to sell it, I'm selling it.
I couldn't sell it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't sell it. Couldn't.
What if and you just can't be objective. Well, at least you'll always have a 2-car garage, Mandy. At least. No matter where you're at.
And there will always be at least one vehicle parked in this garage that never leaves the garage. It's
I'm feeling ganged up on
it's really even. It's me and Mandy versus you and the Buick.
It was just an Oldsmobile. Now it's a Buick.
It's the same thing.
It's not. It's most definitely not.
It's just like the food at Golden Corral and Country Kitchen, dude. It's in the same place, Anyways, I can't wait to see that board.
Wait, are you ready for the other?
What are you dropping on me now?
Since we have a 2-car garage, we don't have room for the other vehicle we haven't seen in 4 or 5 years. When was the last time we saw that vehicle?
2018.
Yeah, just
2019. 2019, I think.
Your off-roading beast.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that another thing that you couldn't?
Oh, I would sell it. I would sell that in a heartbeat. I just forget about it. I just
literally forgets he owns it because we don't ever see it.
I completely forget that I own the damn thing until usually like, April comes around and I have to put tags on it or something. But yeah, I've continued to put tags on license plate stickers on it every year for 7 years now and forget that I own it.
That's like me going to St. Joe just to get the parking pass and then never actually parking there to use it. I have all these other ones. I got to have the one that's fucking next, That makes more sense to me than the owning your Thunderbird.
You're killing me.
Dude, so I don't want to break the fourth wall too much, but you guys have a video coming out. I've got a couple videos coming out.
So what do you got in front of you? What do you got in front of you for videos? I was trying to think about it today.
Nothing, just the Hot Dog City and the today.
Okay.
I got a lot of shorts, and that's pretty much where all the traffic comes from,
I get shorts game. I kind of do a few here and there, and then I kind of get sick of it a little bit. I don't know.
It makes me feel dirty, like I'm getting those dirty subscribers, the ones that don't really give a fuck, But sometimes, just like in life, it's a good euphemism for life, Sometimes you got to get the dirty ones.
I wish I could dub during a live because I would just insert there something where you're thanking the short subscribers because they're wired 1500.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean
they're dirty subscribers, but we thank you, you dirty subscribers.
I don't want to lie to anybody. I've lived a long enough life lying and shit. I got to be real. I put them out because I know that they're going to set them up and knock them down. It's that quick fix. It's the fentanyl of YouTube universe. However, if I was just doing that, then I would be like part of the problem. But I do everything, I'm an equal. I'm like the NAACP of content creators. I do a little lives. I do a little long form. I do a little shorts. I make a post here, there. I tag other people's channels, know what I'm saying? And boy, I'm telling you, yeah, I feel very.
I mean, the one thing that you've always done right from the get-go, you've always been active on here. You're always doing something. And I think that, it does something.
Yeah, it's fun. It's weird how some people think it's completely like a look at me type thing. Like I'm trying to be the next Carrot Top out here. The surfing world's yeah. But it's not like that. A lot of people do it and just for me it's like a weird creative thing that I've never done before, and it's cool to watch myself back, and I can definitely see improvement from it, that's for sure.
So is that what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Because for us it was completely different. So I'm just curious for you.
Yeah, no, starting it in the beginning, it was a little bit of both, kind of the coronavirus was going on, so that was a thing, so I had this time, but it was so unique to be able to start both things after for never doing either ever. To start both at the same time was just crazy. But it's almost like when I stopped drinking, I had these ideas and it just kind of snowballed. There was no one thing that made me want to do one for the other or with the other. Yeah, it's so crazy. But now it's completely different. It's awesome cataloging the epic things that you do, it's really fun. And to try to make better videos it's a weird creative thing, learning how to paint better or play a instrument better. It's and you were appealing to a very small group of humans that not only want to watch surfing, which is pretty small for sports in general, but then want to watch some random fucking people surfing weird kind of lackluster waves. It's And like there's a lot of people who do what we're doing, you know, differently, but the
That's
collective group of us don't have a lot. Like we don't have probably 20,000 subscribers if you put everybody who actually put some time into the videos together.
yeah.
Maybe
I was
20.
explaining that to a guy today. Is that we're talking about like the YouTube algorithm and all of the stuff, and the fact that in YouTube in general, surfing is a small component of it. On top of that, you've got Great Lake surfing, which is like the smallest component of surfing in general. And you've got all of this put together that, I mean, we really are against a huge wall of really ever blowing up and being big. But to your point, I mean, for me and you too, is it does allow you to express creativity in a different way. For me, it was video or videography. It was always something that kind of intrigued me. I like the different angles. I like the different speeds of the different clips, and and trying to make a short story out of everything is kind of neat, and that's what I enjoy about it. But it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get better. I never watch any videos on how to get better. I don't pay for my um, editing software. And I know like like how you do some of the cuts that you do and the transitions and shit. Like um, knowing when and how to use them is the trick. But because anybody could just add them in there, and that's essentially like what I would do. But at this point, I feel like it would be kind of disingenuous because I've never done that shit before, So like just to start it to try to like gain that shiny whatever, it's
Yeah, but
just
if you
like how
just
people call
try one,
everything that they do like a film. It's like I'm
if you
not.
go ahead.
No, that was it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, but for me, so that was the thing, right? When I started off doing some of this, I was, real heavy on certain transitions and throwing things together, and I thought that was what I was supposed to do, and I didn't really know. And then I started kind of looking at what some of those things I would do in a video, and like, okay, that actually doesn't make sense. To your point, you just can't throw a transition in for, S's and G's, and in my mind, I started paying attention to what
S's and G's.
shits and grins.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant. You don't have to talk like a Mormon on this channel.
No, this is just how I talk, Cam.
You're still in Monday mode, it seems like. I gotta grab my lights, but keep talking.
So basically, when I was doing these transitions or different video clips, I was just kind of throwing the shit together haphazardly, and I thought it looked good, and maybe it did to some people, maybe it didn't, but it just didn't really work in my mind. So I started thinking about like certain transitions, like when I cut to short black screens and then come back into a video, and why I'm doing that, and fades and things like that, where fades usually for me in my mind are explaining like like a certain amount of time has elapsed, and black screens are cutting from, I don't know, one thought to the next and things like that. And that's what I started doing, and I started trickling things in here and there. And then when I did it, I would watch my videos back, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, yeah, that actually makes more sense. That's what I was trying to convey in what I was doing. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't
Yeah,
know. It's a learning experience. I don't really watch too many videos on how to get better at YouTube or videos or anything like that. I think about it in 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning when I don't sleep, and forget half of it and put it together in one video 10 weeks from now. I don't know.
You got a pretty good turnaround rate, like inside a week normally.
Well, I'm just saying the thoughts that I'll put into a video. What might go into this next video, I probably thought about 6 months ago.
You say that, but how much like pre-planning for a video do you ever do?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, where I'm going.
Yeah. But like, you don't have, your whole storyline thought out, your thumbnail, you don't like script anything.
I take
We
a
have a-
I take my favorite picture from the video. I just screenshot it and cut it down.
Yeah, we have a couple not very entertaining or easy to watch videos early on because
They were scripted.
we did try really hard to like stick to a plan, and we would sit down with the dry erase board and write out like, okay, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then it just comes across as so
It's fake.
ungenuine and ridiculous. And I don't know,
A lot of the times our recent like things that we've thought of, I don't know if it's a, silly thing that we do in the van or like when we, built your board, those were thought of in the final moments. And then we just went with them and like, we didn't plan anything out as we did. I mean, anybody that watched the board build video of yours of that, the yin yang board, that was literally just, she thought about it one afternoon and we just fucking went with it. And every time we turned the camera on, we would just right then and there think of something to do.
Yeah. You guys do that thing where like you'll do a voiceover and like you'll talk and she'll talk and you'll talk. That's like that's the same, but it's different, like you got to think about that. And it adds a little bit,
So do you know what that is for me? It's when I have nothing on camera and I feel like it's going to be boring or something for somebody to watch. So I'll just grab the microphone, click it on, we say a few things, and I plop them in the video, and it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
we are not.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we're just not as good at like the filming random conversations and like driving down the road talking about the shit you see on the side of the road. We just never do that, and so we'll be on our way home from an entire weekend of surfing and be like, oh shoot, we literally never said anything to the camera the entire weekend, never spoke. So then we're like, well, now it's voiceover.
Well, this Hot Dog City video that I'm starting to put together this afternoon, there's probably only, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe a minute worth of you and I actually talking, and I'll figure out how to make it work and go with it.
But that's why he's got 1,500 and we have not.
No, that's absolutely not true. And I think that's the awesome part of like, because we pretty much make like every other video is together and they're really never the same. There's like the same clips because we're walking 3 feet by each other for the most part. But there's travel vloggers that do that randomly they'll have like a similar person on. And there's just a ton of those similar happenstance things, but the videos are never the same, and they shouldn't be because like you're two completely different people. And like I don't know how Kat figured it out so quick, but like the van life shit, and I'll point the camera at her when she's got a mouthful of food, and like it's just like that's how we do like the voiceover thing or whatever, like because like for me to even sit down and do a voiceover thing, it feels weird. And like for me, like it's not.
You can't not change the sound of your voice when you do it. No matter how hard you try, you end up sounding like you're like your customer service voice on the phone.
That's just the way you hear it. I mean, you do have a little bit of, customer service 900 number going on in your voice.
You guys do more storytelling anyway. It's like that's the thing with, I think at least. And hold on, I'll back up a little bit. The fact that I have 1,500 subscribers is mainly from the shorts, and we all know that. And like it's you and I'll put up 1 or 2 every day, and I'll put fucking subscribe in the thing, and just seeing it will make 1 out of 4 people hit the button, And I just hope to find a marginal amount of people that like actually are into it and whatever. But like that's the thing, like you guys tell a different kind of story. It's more like I don't want to say wholesome, but it kind of is. It's just more like more inclusive and more like a vlog that like a couple would make or something like that, or like it's like an ongoing sort of an episodic type thing Whereas mine is like, oh, they're surfing. Oh, wait, they went somewhere because they haven't been surfing, and it'll involve some sort of activity and a little bit of shit talking, and I'll show you what I can in the way that I like kind of clunkily show things. Sometimes I think I'm filming it. It's a little off center. I'm fucking moving. I'm talking shit. The thing's kind of wobbly. I got my thumb over the fucking microphone or something stupid like that, And it's like, that's how I do it. And thankfully Kat's into it. I don't understand how, but she is, and she plays a fabulous role. But it's just different. It's not anything better or worse. That we have the equal chance of getting, to 10,000. You do as I do, And I think the algorithm is weird, but dude, this is a great thing because like I don't plan on slowing down at all. But 1,500 is a cool benchmark to see like what does it do? Because the algorithm I don't think has done much for me. It's very bizarre which videos do what and what the titles do, and I don't know how it works. Like I actually got like 3,000 views on a short just recently, whereas my best performing one was like 6,000 over 3 years. So it's like
our shorts will hit, I think it's like, I mean, sometimes they don't even reach 1,000, but like our shorts will hit, I think it's like 16 or 1,800 and then absolutely stop there every single time. It's nutso to me.
Yeah, normally I'll plateau at like 1,500 or something like that, and then it'll just stop. So weird.
Do you ever get any of those SEO experts emailing you or messaging you?
I'll get a lot of those messaging me on Instagram, but that's it. Maybe from one time or another it'll be on Facebook, but
I had a guy blowing us up this week, and he kept sending the same message over and over again, and he kept saying, your SEO scores are low because of this, and he kept saying why it was doing certain things, and for the low price of however the fuck much money he wanted to send over, overseas to get my account back.
Yeah, definitely. Is that exactly what you'd pay him, like $7.99, and they would steal all your information?
Yeah, I think he wanted his money. Probably wanted his money in like Apple gift cards or Starbucks gift cards or something like that. I mean, it seemed like a legit business. I wasn't really too sure how I could lose my money doing it that way, but
yeah.
I'll never forget the guy that reached out to help us, and he told us our video was not great. And
this was perfect. Cam, you listen to this, because this might be the ticket that you need to soar far beyond 1,500 subscribers.
We're going to get you to 15,000 with this tip.
He gave us this tip.
First of all, surfing clips are boring.
Oh,
they're just hard to watch and boring. We need more dolphins in our clips.
Oh, dude. Yeah. They have a couple of those here now, don't they? The Great Lakes dolphins.
Yeah, if we could get some more dolphins, our videos would be more entertaining.
So
that's what this dude told me.
My response to this guy was, you are actually 100% correct, sir. If I find a fucking dolphin in Lake Michigan, I probably will get a shit ton of subscribers.
Oh, yeah. At least like 20 or 30.
Easily. 15, maybe 18.
I would say. Conservatively 20, dude. That's like at least a 50 subscriber bump first day.
Yeah. We need more dolphins. So, yeah, we figured he was helpful.
Yeah. So this is your first live. How do you think you did?
I don't know.
Have you hit all the bullet points on the whiteboard behind the camera? Did you hit all your talking points?
Did he tell you that he was going to need like some things?
No.
No. So he just knows you?
No.
There's like a whole setup back there.
Yeah. No, I was telling her, I'm like, I don't think I could ever do a live without at least a few people to keep the conversation going, because I'm not that interesting. I would need, like you said, a board behind me over here of talking points, so when I panic and look like a deer in the headlights, I've got something to say. You give me something to say, I can talk about it. But
Yeah. No, you did great. Dude, Buddha's been blowing up the chat, and I asked him earlier if how many people he could get on his, because he's got like a whole podcasting like software or whatever you want to call it. And he said he could get 2 to 8 different boxes. So once he figures out or he said he pretty much figured out the feedback thing.
mhm.
That's our next venture.
Right on.
Cockney Buddha podcast and live on multiple platforms. We're gonna hit Jupiter.
Looking like the Brady Bunch, all like stacked on the screen. We could
Yep.
look up at each other.
Yeah, he's got to be in the middle though, dude.
Oh, yeah. Looking down at him.
Yeah. You can have 9 plus him. Well, I'll let you guys get back to your life. I'm sure Kevin's got a project going, and
Just this one that I need to finish.
In the video.
And the video. Oh,
Yeah.
and the heater in the van, that'll probably never get installed.
I hope you do that, dude. Are you not filming much for that board?
I'm not filming any of it. I don't know why. I decided I wasn't going to. She's taken a ton of pictures along the way.
That's cool.
Probably Instagram worthy and stuff like that, but no, not going to be a vlog this time around. My whole mentality was I could get it done sooner if I didn't build or didn't film while I was building. But then, there's other things that get in the way, and then, 2.5 days worth of surfing and traveling to Sheboygan and everything else. So there's that.
So what's your next goal though, before we part ways? What's your
I don't know. I was always just harping on the 1,500 number. So I was like, once I get there.
I think when we first met you, you were harping on the 1,000 number.
Yeah, because that's when you have the eligibility of making $1 or $2.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, I don't know. It's the people will watch my surfing videos far more than the travel vlogs, and the travel vlogs are the longer ones anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like I can't seem to get past 1,500 watch hours in a year. But
is that what it is? 1,500 a year?
I thought it was
No, you need 3,000.
Yeah.
Oh, 3,000.
3 or 4.
3,000.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You can't get past 1,500.
Yeah, I sort of kind of plateau there. But I mean, in the past year, I've probably got like 500. I would say. I don't know when I hit 1,000. Maybe 2 years ago, or maybe longer than that.
When we first met you, that was what, roughly 3 years ago? You were at 400. So I think you hit 1,000 probably 2 years ago, somewhere around there. I think that was when, like you were saying, they dredged South Haven, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, they need. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yeah, and I think I probably eclipsed. Yeah, no, it's weird to think about. Time flies.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Well, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for coming on. This was fabulous.
Absolutely. Congrats, 1,500. Only up from here. Only up from here. Oh, look at.
You gotta say that. Nice. Yeah, dude. Everybody better be clapping. In the future, we know the people that are watching. They've clapped already. Yeah. But all right.
All right.
See ya.
Cam. See you, Buddha. All right. Bye.